The Jeff Capel's Panthers by 6. Pittsburgh off to a good start. They're 4-1 in league play right now. Matthew Hurt into Jae'Lyn Johnson, spins, hits, and a chance for 3. Davis, a freshman from Indianapolis, now with a rebound for the Cardinals. He has started all 13 games this year for Louisville, but the guy who really makes them go is the guy Jay talked about at the beginning, Carlik Jones, off on the wing.
Skates so well. He was 7 of 28 from 3 before that shot, but he is a good shooter.
How easy did Jae'Lyn Johnson make that look?
Head-to-head with Jae'Lyn Johnson.
David Johnson in the backcourt along with Carlik Jones, and that is the strength of their team. Week or so, and they're trying to figure out who they are with them, kind of making November adjustments, Jay, in January.
Didn't score much in the first half, didn't do much at all. Second half, he came to life.
Davis, baseline drive, and the finish. Nicely done. Davis, who averages 8.5 per game, scoreless on Monday against Florida State, but off to a good early start with 5 points already today. And the 3 for Joey Baker.
And then goes after the ball. I mean, you don't see a lot of elite guards boxing out.
And as you can see, a Wooden midseason 25 candidate on the bucket by David Johnson. It's a pretty good combo in the backcourt. Carlik Jones, David Johnson.
Yeah, with all the accolades that Carlik Jones has received, maybe the greatest honor is he's going to be on 94 feet today. The best athlete on this Louisville team with a number of really good athletes. Good cut by Samuel Williamson to get the ball and really kept his eye on the hoop even though he's going away from it when he shot that.
Yes, you are both charlatonians or charlatans, or what are you?
Charlatan. Charlatan applies to me, yeah. But it's charlatan.
Charlatan. Okay. I would have gone a while before I had zoned in on that one.
Disadvantage. They've been outshot and outscored from the free throw line.
So do you think that comes from getting more opportunities, say, in the post for Hurt, who here steps out and knocks down the 3?
Coming into this game, Duke's the combined record of Duke's opponents in their wins was like 19 and 37.
Dre Davis gets the bucket, and Matthew Hurt's called for the foul.
Part of the zone for Duke is they don't have to guard as many ball screens.
Fans of these two programs may well remember their last 2 games. Oh. What a pass by Davis, and Withers with a finish. This to the game. Look at that from Dre Davis.
Not really an early call. Who's going to have a better assist than that? What a beautiful pass and great awareness in the middle, essentially the middle of the court, middle of the zone, to know exactly where Withers would be. That's just a beautiful pass by Dre Davis, who
already has 8 points, and he's got by far the most impressive and enjoyable assist of the game. The answer at the other end by Hurt with a 3 from the corner. A couple of weeks ago in a 1-point win, they needed all of it. Then a couple of very quiet games. Bounced back with 15 at Pitt on Tuesday. And Johnson from the corner for 3.
Point guard chooses which side to come off of, and they can run a lot of different things out of that set. It's like a 2-3 set among players.
Hurt steps in, looking for the foul. He got it in the bucket as well. Hey, can I interject with another ACC score in a game going on right now as Johnson draws the foul. Davis was inside the restricted area, so Johnson headed to the free throw line as well.
Ridiculous how good their offense has been.
Baseline turnaround, Hurt. Boy, is he tough, because at his height, he can get that shot off anytime he wants. Nice look into the corner. Tipped away. Goldwire, the conference leader in steals, has another one and a bucket as well.
I thought it was nap time for Seth Greenberg. Surprised he's working.
Two years ago, Duke with an enormous comeback in a game here with the young center as Dre Davis goes into double figures.
And Louisville doing a good job of scrambling and helping and recovering. And I'll tell you, their shooting in this game has been excellent.
Johnson leaning in, rejected by J.J. Traynor. Hurt for 3. Boy, that's got to hurt if you're Louisville. You get a block, but you can't come up with a loose ball, and they knock down a 3.
That shot.
David Johnson from the wing, offensive rebound. Williamson, and it'll go.
Well, that's the aggressive Samuel Williamson.
Duke with the first possession of the second half. Jeremy Roach, the starting point guard for the Blue Devils, had a very quiet 15 minutes in the first half. They go right into Hurt. And that is the 3rd foul on Slazinski. And right now, David Johnson, at least on that trip, a 6'4" guard, was on Hurt.
Almost got a quick post there for Wendell Moore.
Hurt for three. He used the ball screen that time, and Hurt's having a monster game now with 20.
A lot of elevation. He doesn't need to. He's almost like Larry Bird in that regard, where he doesn't get a lot of elevation on his shot, but boy, can he drill it.
Carlik Jones with a floater to make it a 1-point game. And again, Louisville, third trip in a row, Jay. They've got David Johnson on Hurt. They're just trying to figure out who might have a chance against him.
But the last several games, he's played much better. I think you mentioned the 25 he had against BC and had a good offensive game against Pittsburgh. Had 15 points in that one.
Jae'Lyn Johnson, just 5 and 4 on the season. Early losses to Michigan State, Illinois, recent conference losses at Virginia Tech and Pitt. And now the lead goes back to Louisville on the bucket by Withers. LaFonso Ellis decides to retire and give up the belt. Nolan's in the conversation.
How about that step back by Carlik Jones? That's a big-time shot.
And the rebound down to Hurt, his 6th.
That was just targeting Hurt to try to get him to switch, and then the step back.
The spin by Brakefield. He'll lay it in.
Beautiful move by Brakefield after spending the majority of the game in that 3-2 zone.
Jones the pull-up.
Gotcha. That's his game.
Williamson, who had some nice moments in the first half for Louisville, off to Jones, who averages better than 37 minutes a game for the Cardinals, and you can see why. Saved by Johnson. Stewart has it, flying into the lane, and a chance for three. Johnson short.
It's a difficult shot without running any offense.
And a transition opportunity, and it goes for Wendell Moore, looking for the foul.
I believe those situations can be no calls.
Jones, nobody stops the ball, and eventually they come to him, and he feeds Withers. If you have not seen enough or a lot of Pitt this year, to check out Justin Champagnie, the sophomore from Brooklyn.
Looked like he might travel with the ball, and his second jump was excellent.
Boy, Louisville fortunate right there. Hurt had a wide-open three. Now it'll be Goldwire to bury the three, and the Blue Devils are back on top.
Individual defender, team defender as well, but you're not going to find many that are better on the ball than he is.
Louisville's gone cold all of a sudden, but they'll get a bucket there. Johnson sticking with it.
David Johnson back on Matthew Hurt.
And a deep one will go down for Stewart to tie the game. Another tie, this time at 59.
Carlik Jones very fortunate to pick up a foul guarding DJ Stewart.
Wow, tough turnaround for Hurt.
Smart move to put Hurt in a ball screen.
Jones over Hurt, not there. Follow will go for Withers. Reese, thank you. We are going right down to the proverbial wire in this one as Johnson knocks it down on a nice runner. Duke goes back on top.
Really good controlled drive.
Speaking of which, Carlik Jones.
What a finish.
The last 9 Louisville points. And Louisville will snap its 2-game losing streak. Duke has now lost 3 in a row.